Hey, it's Tristan here with US Party Company. So I know I haven't really done these in a little while, but I thought I would bring to attention something that was brought to my attention. And we also have to all remember there's a lot of surprises and nobody tells us about. And especially in the balloon business, it is prevalent that we be on top of our A game and we make sure that we are pricing our work accordingly. Because if we're not pricing our work accordingly, and an unexpected 20% hike and latex balloons goes into effect, then you may be finding yourself missing out on 20% of raw raw materials cost, which your raw materials cost would be the uninflated balloons and or the other items such as U glue, ribbon, string, and all that stuff. So let's just dissect this a little bit. So as you all know, uh, there has been a huge shortage in balloons. We got through most of 2020 pretty much without a problem for the most part. But let's say that balloons did surge. I mean, balloons made it on, I think, like the People's 100 top, like trendy things. And that was interesting in itself. What we also have to remember here is um, we're business people, and business people need to turn a profit to be able to support their family, pay for the business itself because those have costs such as insurance and all that great stuff. But this is just a great time to really rethink about how much you're paying for product, how long does it take you to source the product, um, what is your ultimate goal, in helping people with their events. Because I see a lot of and hear a lot of people being canceled on a cheap vendor, but someone who's dedicated, who has their price structure set pretty good, where they're in it to make your event look great. They're in it to be able to stay in business, and they have to cover their costs. It's important to remember that we all have costs, no matter the business. So with this shortage in 2021, it was pretty much going, I would say, pretty good up until May. I think May is when the turning point happened, when there was very few things in the twisting balloons from Batalic being shipped. Same thing with Qualitex. You just heard the announcement that Qualitex is postponing indefinitely the World Balloon Convention. That was a smart move on their part because the reality is, if you can't supply the balloons to a large scale event, why would you not help to produce balloons for your regular customers? So I think they made a good investment there and decided to postpone that indefinitely. Some other thoughts I have in regards to shortages is there's no date on some of these things, like eucalyptus 5-inch metallic text and 11-inch and 260 and all that stuff. Those have literally been on back order for I think like 2 months plus now. So the question is, are we really gaining anything? So, as you know, Simpertex makes metallic balloons, and every distributor is sold out of product. So, as Simpertex supplies the global chain of balloons for distributors, it definitely creates a problem for the business person like you and like me, to be quite honest. It's been pretty frustrating to not really see any balloons from Metallic in all of half of June and July. When you're sitting on colors that you normally sell, investments that you've made because people buy twist and balloons, and you have no control over the ability to get balloons, that's very, very hard. At least for me, I'll be honest. It's been a rough summer. Because let's face it, if you're a twister and you need balloons, you need balloons. And if there's no balloons, then you have no job. So, yeah, I know this sounds crazy, but that's why we bring in other brands. We are in the midst of placing another Cadex balloon order. I know a lot of people complain that, Qualitex got rid of the 6-inch heart. Well, to be quite honest with you, Cadex makes a 6-inch heart in like 6 to 12 colors. So they come in clear, pink, purple, red, I think even lime green, if I'm not mistaken, and some other colors. So we're really looking to put prints on those hearts that you use in your everyday fairy tale items, and we're going to look at trying to design a line of balloons for twisters that are affordable, great quality, and um, are sold in 100 count bags so that, obviously you can make some money on them. When we do a custom print with Cadex, for example, our minimum order is 50 bags. So that's 5,000 balloons, I want to say. So just remember that. But in closing, don't want to make this too long because it's kind of busy today. But let's just remember that make sure that your pricing is right. Make sure that before you even finish the quote, if they're telling you they want gold and matte pink balloons, make sure that you're checking on suppliers and seeing if they have them in the price and putting that quote together and whatnot. It's kind of hard because you don't want to buy the product before the customer is committed, but you kind of almost, in a sense, have to buy for the next 3 months. So, with that all in mind, hopefully you have a great Tuesday. I know it doesn't sound like a great topic to discuss. A lot of people kind of shrug it off. Like, I'm definitely not a fan of price hikes, period. But I do believe that there's some that are necessary, So just have a great Tuesday. We'll make sure that I get one on posted for next Tuesday. And then hopefully maybe the following Tuesday or next Tuesday, I'll have another special guest again because that was really fun. So if you are someone who wants to be interviewed on the struggles and challenges that Balloonin in 2021 has presented for your company or for yourself as a sole prop, feel free to comment below or send us an email at sales@uspartyco.com. Have a wonderful day, and we look forward to working with you.